Typically, when you visit a cemetery, it's to bury or remember a loved one.
But in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Kelly Volk shows you how graveyards to her are much more than a resting place for the dead.
33-year-old Tasha Teets is an old soul. Her love for history goes back to her days as a young girl.
As a 5- and 6-year-old, I was reading Little House on the Prairie. My choices of dress up and stuff would be pretending I'm playing like the 1800s and I'm on a wagon train.
Today, she still has a passion for the past. That's why the Aberdeen woman spends some of her time in cemeteries.
It's kind of a dark thing to some. It's a part of life. I want to destigmatize death.
Teets takes people on her adventures through her Facebook page, Graveyard Girl, something she launched about 4 years ago during the pandemic. In addition to snapping pictures at cemeteries, Teets also writes about some of the dead.
I do like writing, and it seemed to me that a lot of things need to be shared, and why not me? Why not this place? I didn't know it would become anything popular.
But it did become popular. Graveyard Girl has over 5,800 Facebook followers. Teets has explored many cemeteries, mostly in South Dakota. One of her favorite places to visit is Riverside Memorial Cemetery in Aberdeen. The city-owned cemetery recorded its first burial in 1886, although it's possible some were buried on the grounds before that. Teets says it won't take long for a headstone to draw you in.
And often, if you drive through, you're gonna find some person every single time. And you may get out and just snap a quick picture, but yeah, I've researched just a few names off stones and found out a lot of information. There's prominent figures of Aberdeen, South Dakota that I wanted to learn more about.
Ryan Smith is the cemetery manager at Riverside.
It's great to see a young person like that take an interest in cemeteries and the stories they can tell.
While Graveyard Girl may be documenting the past, people find many reasons to spend time at cemeteries.
I like to promote it as a park. We have people out here every day. They're walking, they're riding their bikes, they're walking their dogs. Just enjoying the peace and solitude.
Smith says a lot can be learned from visiting a cemetery.
You can kind of look back and see maybe over history too, where we've had pandemics or epidemics. The Spanish flu. You can look and see. You might walk around and say, "Hey, we got a lot of 1919 deaths out here. What occurred during that time?" And you got to do some research, but you look back and you see that was kind of the Spanish flu time.
I do feel so many of these people are out here, and people in the community don't really know that they were even influential in any ways.
But thanks to Graveyard Girl, some of the history here and at other cemeteries is being kept alive. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Kelly Volk.
Teets is also a contributor on Find a Grave, an online database of grave records. To follow along on our Graveyard Girl Facebook page, just use the link under this story on KELOLAND.com.